the top. Aramis trying to put it away. And he's done it! The first ever Warrior Wrestling Lucha Champion.
Romero looks like he's going to start it off here for Chaos.
Matter of fact, was supposed to play basketball at Notre Dame, but blew out his knee in the final game of his senior season.
I know what you guys do.
Let's go. Here we are.
Let's focus on the match, Rich. As much as I love your punditry. Get it? Rocky Romero here started off for his team.
Against Zachary Wentz. Six-man tag team action. First pinfall or submission determines the winner.
Now, Romero here, I mean, he looks so young, but you got to remember he made his debut in '97, right?
Yep.
Trained by Inoki at the New Japan Dojo in LA.
Can you imagine being able to say you were trained by Antonio Inoki?
I can imagine it. I mean,
well,
I don't think I'll ever live it.
Right.
Rocky Romero has the crowd in the palm of his hands here at the moment. He is a former IWGP Junior Singles and Tag Team Champion, so he holds a lot of gold. And that's going to come in handy here.
Rascalz and Impact have been a lot of fun to watch.
Ton of fun. And Zachary Wentz here taunting Rocky Romero.
Just took a page out of the Ravenous One, Randy Myers' book, with that little exchange there.
That's their thing. That's what the Rascalz do.
Oh.
One step ahead. There it is. That's what you get when you got that experience.
Romero, formerly one half of Roppongi Vice, along with Trent Beretta.
Now just Trent.
Yes, he is just Trent, isn't he? Wentz with a corkscrew. And a kick out at 2.
I've been impressed how much back and forth there's been here between these two without a tag. And here we go, first tag of the match.
Desmond Xavier. And who's going to tag in on the other side?
It looks like Amazing Red wants in this match. And you can literally see the camera shaking right now on screen. The crowd, you know, this is the last match of the night. I think 10th match of the night. You'd think it was the first one from the energy in this room right now.
Fans have been waiting all night for this. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Well, Suzuki as well. We don't want to sell that short.
It's been a stacked card the whole show. I mean,
a true all-star night of action here in Chicago.
This is just the cherry on the top of what has been a delicious Pro Wrestling Sunday here tonight.
What action here tonight. Amazing Red. Desmond Xavier. Whoa. Oh my God.
Oh, man.
Red able to roll through, misses with a kick.
And Xavier managed to just get out of the way.
Oh!
Double high kicks. Look at Will Ospreay on the apron here. Again, this room is just it's electric right now. I don't know that I've ever felt this kind of intensity in a pro wrestling show before. And I see the signs of respect here, but I also know that there's got to be... Oh, we're going to get in. Here he comes, Rich.
Trey Miguel, the legal man for the Rascalz. Let's just listen.
Enter Will Ospreay.
Miguel with a forearm. Ospreay, it's so lightning quick.
Classic bouts with Ricochet, Vader. It's like a Marvel movie, Rich.
The intensity in Ospreay's eyes, and the same can be said for Miguel.
And neither one wanting to move, like two snakes in battle. You know, you mentioned earlier, Rich, how you said that Will Ospreay arguably... Wait, take it in. I was going to say, you said earlier that Will Ospreay may be the best technical wrestler on the planet. Agreed. Maybe the best flyer on the face of the planet. Also agreed. But the PWI 500 came out this year, and he was number 10.
Wow.
10.
Who was number 1?
It was either Reigns, Rollins, or AJ Styles.
Okay.
It was one of those. I remember there was a lot, but... And here we go, Will Ospreay now having to start rethinking his strategy a little bit here. He seems to be losing the wave of momentum. And oh, a quick snap in the neck there from Trey Miguel. And Will Ospreay here in a very precarious position. I didn't expect to see him like this so early in the match.
Oh, wow. Oh, man.
Almost tossed him out of the ring there.
Uh-oh. Heads up. Here comes Ospreay. You know, we've seen flashes of it so far. Ospreay, where would you put him as far as speed? I mean, I think of guys like Ricochet. I think of guys like Yoshino. Two of the fastest, most lightning-quick competitors that hit the ropes with such snap. Ospreay is in that same class to me as Ricochet or a Yoshino.
Well, you say that, but like I say, Ospreay, Ricochet, their matches together really, I think, in a lot of ways defined the pro wrestling style of the 20 teens.
Oh!
And he is lean, but man, was that a mean chop.
No!
I mean, really, you think about it. Ospreay, Ricochet, like you said, some of those classic battles. I mean, really, a fantastic example of,
You talk about quickness, Rich. How do you know how to be there?
Unbelievable cover.
I mean, you see him, he's halfway into a move, he's upside down, you think, I'm gonna kick him in the face.
You think about the fusion of styles, where you've got Mexican lucha libre, Japanese strong style,
British technical wrestling.
British technical wrestling. Ospreay melds that all together in a way that is so unique. Look out now for Romero. And now Amazing Red.
Everybody gets up here. Oh, man.
Running a dropkick trade.
Yeah, no kidding. The rain came in.
Cover. Romero. And a power out at 2.
And the Rascalz here now trying to get something going. You know, the thing that's always been an advantage of the Rascalz is that they are a group. They work as a pack. We haven't really seen them outside of the several kicks we saw showcase what they can do as a team quite yet.
Well,
and here it is.
Speak of the devil, Nick.
And if I'm Chaos, this is not what I want. This is not the Chaos I want.
Romero out of 2.
And Wentz here trying to slow it down, grinding away at Rocky Romero. Big overhand elbows right to the chest. One errant elbow to that chest. You can stop your heart with something like that, Rich.
It's true. You think about Jerry the King Lawler, what happened to him?
Yeah, you're right. And here comes back in Desmond Xavier. And another taunt right to the face of Ospreay in red.
The Rascalz, a young group of up-and-comers that they've held championships. PWG, Pro Wrestling Revolver. And look at that. A quick tag, and now who's legal?
And
hit tag, and now. All right, hold on.
Yeah, no, this is good. This is what the Rascalz need to be doing.
Xavier.
Oh, look at that.
With a sheer drop.
But you want to pull one of these members of Chaos away. In this case, it's Rocky Romero. You want to keep him away from his corner. You want to stop him from able to making that tag. Total disrespect to Will Ospreay here. And you want to keep him in your corner. Look at Rocky Romero here. They've done such a great job, this triangular formation, pushing him back into that corner. Quick tags in and out, a lot of offense, a lot of brutality. If they can stay on Rocky like this and not allow Will or Red to get back into the match, they've got this thing in the bag.
Cover. And again, Romero out of 2. Main event here tonight, Chicago, Illinois. Warrior Wrestling. And now, here we go. Last chancery.
And there it is, yes. Well, Aries isn't here tonight. Somebody's got to do it.
Romero writhing in pain. Trying to work his way out of this predicament. And get over to his corner and make a tag. Wentz says no dice.
And again, just smart teamwork here from the Rascalz. And you heard the fans there, how much noise everyone was making. Really invested in getting Rocky to that corner. And it wasn't
Trey
enough.
Miguel into the cover.
And I'm really surprised at how hard the Rascalz have been working the holds on the mat. You know, there's such flyers. We've seen a fair amount of technical grappling here from these three tonight, and it's a nice change of pace.
Oh, elbow. Right into the sternum. Romero's taking a beating, huh?
Yeah, he really is. And the Rascalz keep taunting Ospreay in red, but they're doing all the things right. They're doing everything right now.
Missed with the insecurity. Oh, but not on the second attempt.
Rocky's got to make a move here now. He has finally broken away from the Rascalz. They're all three to your back. You got to get to that corner. Oh, and it just couldn't put it together. Zach Wentz there taking out Red and Ospreay in that corner. And now Rocky Romero set to get more punishment. No! Able to counter. And wow! Double head scissor takeover.
Rocky Romero crawling towards his corner. Dives and makes the tag. Here comes Amazing Red. What a drop kick off the top.
And I think we're about to see why they call him Amazing. I've seen that look in Amazing Red's eyes before, and he is set to full throttle.
Miguel went flying. Amazing red. Tornado DDT.
That seems to discombobulate their red for a second.
Wentz running right into a big kick.
And Will Ospreay, did he get the tag there? I think he may have.
Electric chair senton. What? Ospreay to win it. Oh, a kick out at the last moment.
Did he have an invisible skateboard and skateboard ramp that I didn't see?
Not even sure what that was. A running corkscrew splash.
I'd call it a magic eye. I think it's whatever you saw in it.
Ospreay again.
Huge flying forearm there. And he is feeling this crowd here tonight at Warrior Wrestling.
Hard not to. They are loud. They are boisterous. An electric atmosphere here tonight.
And this is an inter-promotional war, not just a win, not just a payday on the line. New Japan versus Impact.
Wentz is starting to fade.
Yeah, Wentz looks out on his feet. I mean, I don't know why Ospreay keeps kicking him.
Oh!
Well, I guess he...
Open-handed slap. High knee. Oh! Spinning chop. Wentz.
And Ospreay just had his head down for a half second there. I think he was prepping to do something else. He got caught with that knee to the face. And Desmond Xavier now, again, clearing out that corner. I have been so impressed with the ring awareness here of the Rascalz. They know where every one of their opponents is at every given moment, and they've just done a great job manipulating the space in that ring.
I mean, they've matched chaos and speed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Xavier able to get free. Ospreay had him, momentarily in a full Nelson.
Wow, ran up him like he was a wall.
Straight up, the enziguri. Toppling. Desmond Xavier, now
Look at
Ospreay
that
again. Dumped to the outside. Lucky caught himself on the ropes. Wentz running ready to a head scissor takedown by Romero. Did I say Wentz, Miguel?
Yeah,
At any rate.
Yeah, Trey Miguel, Desmond Xavier in the other corner. Rocky Mero doing a big windmill windup here. Huge clotheslines.
Xavier with a running uppercut. There's Wentz with a drop kick.
Yeah, amazing. Oh! He's getting in on the action here.
Missed with the first kick, connected with the second. The action so quick. Oh! Handspring kick. I mean, my God, it is breakneck pace. Ospreay again.
Oh! He was looking for that double Os cutter there, right there. That's twice now he's gone for his finisher, only to be cut off by the Rascalz. And Rocky Romero, he's the one that's able to turn his opponents inside out.
Double clothesline, everyone's down.
Everybody's down, Rich.
Everybody trying to catch their wind as the crowd rising to their feet.
Our camera's doing that thing again where it's getting smacked around like it's in a hurricane.
Xavier whipped into the turnbuckles. Amazing red now, Rocky Romero. Ospreay. Oh my God!
Wow, that was teamwork right there.
That might do it! Oh!
Not enough.
I thought that was over.
No, the Rascalz are tough. I mean, these guys are so young and hungry. They can take a beating right now. You got veterans in there with Rocky and Red. They want to put this thing away, and sure, Ospreay can do it all.
Ah, from the outside. Look out here.
Oh, what a huge win that would have been if Xavier had pinned Will Ospreay here at Warrior Wrestling.
Ospreay to the second rope. Wentz. I don't think he's legal, is he?
I don't know who's legal right now, honestly.
Uh-oh.
No, it ain't.
Oh, my God.
That was very impressive and looked brutal. That does damage here. Breastbone, and oh, here we go.
The Rascalz trying to put this thing away. The hot fire flame, but a kick out by Ospreay.
Gift it.
A standing moonsault with the assist, a little bit of a push. I mean, such a simple yet innovative.
Well, that's where I say Ospreay, Ricochet, the Rascalz. These are the kinds of guys that define what pro wrestling is right now.
True melting pot of styles. We've talked about it. Strong style, lucha libre, British technical wrestling, and
Rocky Romero just, oh yeah, you want to fight? You want to slap? Let's do it.
Romero tough as nails. Booted right down to the floor that time, heads up now. Low suicide dive by Desmond Xavier. Miguel got clocked. Here comes Red.
That was a million miles an hour he shot out of that thing like a cannon. And what is Zachary Wentz thinking here?
Step up dive. Ospreay kick to the outside. Trey Miguel. Amazing Red back in there. Cutting off Miguel at the pass.
And Amazing Red loves dangerous situations. Could we be looking for what, a code red to the outside?
Uh-oh.
Nope, the Rascalz helped to pick it apart, but
Oh my
Amazing
God.
Red.
Oh my God.
You gotta be kidding me,
Oh
Red.
no. Oh good Lord. Oh my God.
And there it is. I've seen a million code reds in my life, but I've never seen one off the top rope to the outside.
What's Ospreay doing?
He's saying, get them together. I need something to land on. Let's get weird. It's Warrior Wrestling.
Oh! Off the top, cover! No, Xavier kicked out.
And what is Will Ospreay gonna have to do?
Ospreay's teammates tossed Xavier back in
A big kick there.
from behind, right in the face. Oh my God! Could sever a man's spine like that. Ospreay!
The Stormbreaker.
What incredible action here tonight in Chicago.
And Will Ospreay did not disappoint. Chaos did not disappoint. The Rascalz did not disappoint. Everyone in this room right now, everyone at Marian Catholic High School on their feet. An embrace there with Amazing Red, who Will Ospreay himself has called Amazing Red an inspiration to him for everything that he's done. A hugely emotional moment here with Ospreay, Romero, Amazing Red celebrating this victory over the Rascalz, over Team Impact. A huge victory here for these three men. A huge victory for Chaos. What a night.
You know, Nick Hausman, I hope you and I did that match justice.
Me too. You know, Rich, I'm not going to lie. This is a bit nerve-wracking tonight, walking in, calling the action. Such great talent here tonight, but honestly, this was a blast for me. This was so much fun. I hope you all at home, you had a blast watching this as well, taking it in. It's an honor for us to get to bring it to you. And look at that. And that is how you want a show to end. Beautiful, heart-touching moment.
Only Warrior Wrestling here in Chicago brings you events like this. All-star cards.
And maybe you lost here today, Shelly. Maybe tomorrow you beat him.
Smells like the fall.
It smells like somebody's basement in the 70s or something like that. I don't know.
I thought it smelled like a bonfire, somebody burning leaves.
Definitely a burning sensation.
Well, I'm excited for this next team coming out here. 6-man tag team action here tonight. The Rascalz, Desmond Xavier, Trey Miguel, and Zachary Wentz. And
look, the Rascalz have become mainstays here at Warrior Wrestling. We can get into their history in just a moment, but they're about to get pushed.
Yeah, we're in for something special here. StrongHearts making their debuts here tonight at Warrior Wrestling, and I'll tell you what, if you're not familiar with them, Shima, the former Tori Uman graduate, trained under Ultimo Dragon. And listen, the fans know who they are, Nick.
Take it in.
That is Desmond Xavier on the left of your screen on the turnbuckle, and Shima with the tassel. Shima was a star in Dragon Gate Wrestling, had a bit of a falling out there, has been one of the cornerstones of OWE, Oriental Wrestling Entertainment, out of China. Well, yes, indeed, all these guys. I've been really impressed by El Lindemann, who is the smaller of the StrongHearts, and T-Hawk has been exciting as well. But Nick, I think that you're really going to enjoy, heads up here. I think you're going to enjoy watching the StrongHearts, especially Lindemann. He's what, 5'3", 100, I don't know, 40, 50 pounds or so, but he is jacked.
And here we go, everybody just waging war in the middle of the ring. This is a Warrior Wrestling show, so that makes a lot of sense. Oh! Like a shotgun blast.
And Lindemann winding up. Here it comes over the top.
Taking out all three members of the Rascalz, and we are game on here. We have started off hot in this big 6-man tag. Now the Rascalz here have become mainstays at Warrior Wrestling. This month taking on the StrongHearts. Last show took on Chaos, Will Ospreay, Amazing Red, Rocky Romero. And look at that.
Desmond Xavier was dumped in under the ropes. Oh!
Seema
By
there.
Lindemann.
Yeah, Seema there was taunting him. And Lindemann here getting in on the action. And we are finally starting to get some control here. And good job, referee Nate, for trying to get this action finally under control. Nice ups and downs. And a test of cardio here between both men.
Lindemann able to duck under the clothesline attempt and delivers a belly-to-back suplex to Desmond Xavier.
You know, I see stuff like that, and I think about the Matrix, right? I think I'd only be able to do that if I moved at half speed.
Lindemann makes the tag to Shima.
And Shima here looking like he's going to jump in, and he does. A nice senton there to the inside. And last summer, I got to put over Shima and Christopher Daniels in AEW at Fyter Fest. Just absolutely tore the house down. For someone like me who's only become familiar with the StrongHearts the past few years, it's been incredible watching Shima sign here in the States.
As I was saying earlier on, Shima, a perennial champion in Dragon Gate, and as OWE begins to grow,
You know, and this isn't just a match.
Shima has planted his flag there.
Absolutely. And OWE really, I mean, like some of the stuff they do there is like Kung Fu Pro Wrestling. I've never seen anything like it.
Tag made to T-Hawk.
Well, the Hawk's going to fly, it looks like. Or at least fall.
Xavier trying to get some feeling back in the left arm. And Lindemann with a kick from the outside. Referee trying to gain some control here. And the StrongHearts taking advantage.
That referee, Nate, you better keep an eye here on these StrongHearts here. Desmond Xavier.
T-Hawk's going to say, yeah, try again. Give me your best.
What is happening here?
Hold on. I think T-Hawk's going to wind up.
I need my brother.
Oh, my. That's how you stop your heart. That's how you break your sternum. And look at referee Nate there, genuinely concerned for Xavier.
Wouldn't you be?
And T-Hawk here looking like he's saying, I'm a little bit crazy.
I've seen T-Hawk compete a handful of times, and he'll dole those out, but on the flip side, which I thought he may be doing there, he'll look at his opponent and say, all right, go ahead. Go ahead. Show me what you got. Go ahead.
You say on the flip side, but he flipped him inside-outside with that one, I think.
That is true.
Here we go, one more time. Taking him to the corner. No? I don't know if Xavier's ready to do this again.
He's still trying to catch his breath.
He's saying, please don't.
You ever been chopped like that, Nick?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, he missed. No!
Oh, I think you just upset T-Hawk.
Yes, I think so. I think he tried to poke him in the eye, and I'm not sure that it paid off.
No, T-Hawk seems upset. You know, and there's more here to just 6 men that want to wrestle. We have Xavier and Wince, 2 members of the Rascalz, also former members of StrongHearts. These guys at one time were thick as thieves, now on opposite sides of the ring.
Lindemann distracting the official as the other members of the StrongHearts.
And the StrongHearts
taking
here.
advantage with Desmond. Oh, hold on here. Shima is going to wind up. T-Hawk holding Desmond in place. Oh.
Nice big chop.
He wants Lindemann to get a lick in. Ooh.
Another big chop. And the master of the chop, T-Hawk. Crowd calling for one more.
Look at Xavier's face.
Please don't.
Oh, he is frightened.
Please do
He
not.
looks like a kid at Halloween.
No, he's fighting off. Trying to fight off at least.
Oh!
So brutal. You feel that in the tips of your toes when you get hit that hard.
Lindemann trying to put this thing away. Xavier out of 2. I was going to say, if you've ever been chopped like that, I remember Booker T chopped me once. Just hauled off and chopped me, and I literally started sweating.
I've been hit so hard in pro wrestling, I've blacked out. I've been hit so hard that I thought I lost teeth. But I don't think that I've ever been hard as T-Hawk is dishing out chops here tonight at Warrior Wrestling.
I mean, that'll bruise the sternum.
And I got
Xavier able to get the leg up into Lindemann's face now, turning with some shots to the other members of the StrongHearts.
And finally, Xavier able to get to the corner. And Trey Miguel here, House of Fire.
It's actually House of Fire.
That's
Did you know that?
That's what I said.
I thought you said House of Fire.
That's what I said. Yeah, I got it right. Shut up, Rich. Look, this match is going well. I'm correct. And now Trey Miguel. Oh! Bringing Lindemann into the corner.
Face breaker. Oh my God, it's in action all over the place. Cover. Kick out of 2. I'm just trying to get you fired up here, Houseman.
Yeah, I'm a House of Fire. H-A-U-S. House of Fire over here.
Of or of? House of Fire.
I got it right. Shut up, Rich. Back to the action. In the middle of the ring here, Trey Miguel getting Lindemann to his feet. The crowd is on fire.
Sheesh. It's cutting into you tonight.
I'm enjoying the action. I'm having a good time, Rich.
High knee right into the chin.
And in tandem, taking him to the mat.
Oh!
And Xavier took so much punishment earlier.
Cover, leg hooks. And Lindemann out at 2.
So much abuse early in this match Xavier took. Nice to see the Rascalz finally getting to get some moves strung together here.
That burning leaf smell seems to have dissipated a bit.
It was really just right when they came through the curtain.
Yeah, it really was. And now I think a little receipt for some of those chops earlier on.
Well, you got to remember again, like I said, Wince and Xavier, they're former members of StrongHearts. Trey Miguel here, the latest to get his licks in.
Quick tags in and out. Slingshot senton.
That cocky.
And into the cover. Oh, nearly put Lindemann away.
That cocky bravado from the Rascalz, I mean, it may help you feel better in the moment, but it does not help them pick up victories here in Warrior Wrestling, as they lost a Fatal 4-Way to Brian Cage back at Warrior Wrestling 4. They lost to Chaos at Warrior Wrestling 7. They lose a lot. You know, that's what I'm saying.
So you're calling the Rascalz losers?
Well, I'm saying they've lost a lot here. They need to get it together, focus a little bit more on the in-ring action.
You can mark that down right here. Nick Hausman from WrestleZone. Oh, called the Rascalz losers.
Well, I don't work for WrestleZone anymore, so that's good.
Wrestling Inc. I'm sorry, the executive editor or whatever you are.
Thank you. I've worked around. I've been around. But listen to those fans here wanting, I think, everybody to get to their feet.
Lindemann's happy to tag out, and Shima, now the legal man for the StrongHearts. Nice drop kick.
And Trey getting thrown back into his own corner, but not able to get the tag. And Shima on him.
Desmond Xavier from behind. Oh, and Shima
Sandwiched them together.
ramming the partners into each other. Double knee face breaker.
And tossing Xavier. Wow.
Double stomp.
Look at Shima here, single-handedly taking on all 3 members of the Rascalz.
Who's the legal man?
I wish I knew.
Well,
T-Hawk
T-Hawk is now legal for the StrongHearts.
I believe it's Trey, yeah.
I think that's correct. Trey Miguel is the legal man. Double elbows. And heads up for Lindemann. Oh! Fantastic teamwork. Cover.
I've never seen anything like that, Rich.
I'm not sure what you would call that. It almost looked like a foosball player.
Sure.
Like the foosball. You know what I'm talking about.
Call it the foosball flip. That's a good
I like that. The foosball flip.
The foosball flip.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
I think we just coined a phrase here tonight.
I think we did.
T-Hawk. Irish whip. Reverse. Oh! Big shit out power bomb.
And that hurts your back, but it pops you in the back of the head as well, possibly knocked out. Desmond Xavier.
If you're not able to tuck your head on the way down, your head just bounces off the off the mat.
Feels like you're swimming underwater. And talk about feeling like you're swimming underwater. Look at the sweat pouring off Trey Miguel's face here. Is T-Hawk back on the offense?
Oh! Low drop kick to the knee. Missed with the kick and connects with the enziguri. Oh! Now, whatever that was, I have no idea. That was impressive. And there go the Rascalz. Dive into the outside.
That's a triple drop kick. I mean, I don't know what else to call it.
Cover. Xavier nearly got the pinfall on T-Hawk. But it was like, wasn't there like a drop kick and a flip?
Sure.
Right, I don't even know what I just saw.
Flipping triple drop kick, a foosball triple drop kick.
I guess it was. That's one of the things I enjoy about watching the Rascalz compete, is that they're really, really creative. And
I will say this.
Whether as a duo or a trio, I mean, they pull stuff off that is just almost It's inconceivable. It's hard to believe that I really just see that.
You know, I'll say this. Both these teams have done so much damage. You see Trey Miguel just laying it in there dead center of the ring, taking T-Hawk off his feet. It's hard to imagine who's going to win this bout. I've seen so much dish out on both sides.
Wentz. Oh! Leaping Enziguri. And we have, oh! Double knees right to the back.
Brutal.
Shima really laying it in. And now Desmond Xavier. Oh!
Holy crap!
We have gotten to this, to the Lucha Rules part of the matchup.
And anything, look, the whole match is breaking down. I think that referee Nate needs to get some control here.
Well, as long as it's one man in, one man out, we had that for half a second, but
2 men into the corner there.
Lindemann and Desmond Xavier. Desmond took the brunt of it.
I believe T-Hawk and Trey are still the legal men here, and I think that they are now going at each other.
Lindemann catching Miguel, tag made to Shima. Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
That's like a home run German suplex.
Lindemann.
Right on the top of that elbow there, the shoulder there. And Trey Miguel thinking with his feet.
Miguel again. Caught by T-Hawk, who gets the knee up. Shima. Oh! Off the turnbuckles now. Look out for Lindemann. German suplex with the release.
And Trey Miguel looks a lot worse for the wear here.
Lindemann goes flying.
Takes out both the Rascalz on the outside. Trey Miguel in a very precarious situation.
Up in the electric chair, T-Hawk.
And what are the StrongHearts thinking here?
Lindemann, top turnbuckle. Oh! Now Shima going to the top.
Trey Miguel literally begging them to stop.
Diving meteor, cover, and that's it. The StrongHearts win it. We're cooking now tonight, Nick.
This is one of the best shows I've ever seen, Rich. Top to bottom, there has not been any bout that hasn't delivered so far.
Hashtag Warrior Wrestling 8. The StrongHearts representing OWE getting the win here tonight over the Rascalz.
OWE and AEW. Of course, the Rascalz representing Impact Wrestling.
Still to come, we have 2 War of Attrition matches. Titles are on the line.
And we're going to see, is there going to be a sign of respect here between these two teams? We've seen that a couple times tonight already.
Warrior Wrestling truly bringing all-stars from around the world of professional wrestling to one spot. Right here in Chicago. We're going to get a handshake. I imagine we will. I hope we do.
Oh, it looks like we're getting a little...
I wouldn't mind a little more action. Let's go for round 2.
Sure, bring it on.
There we go.
I love it, Rich. This is what Warrior Wrestling is all about. Bringing in the best talent in the world, pushing themselves to their extremes, and showing that sign of respect at the end.
You know, it kind of harkens back, dare I say this, to the days of Paul Bosch, where Paul Bosch in Houston would bring in stars from, it didn't matter the organization, they would all descend on Houston, and the same here tonight.
Take your screen grabs, get your photos in. Once in a lifetime opportunity to see 6 of the top wrestlers on the planet sharing space together.
Beautiful night. Pro wrestling out here on the football field in Chicagoland, and
We wrap up the Stadium Series 1 week from tonight right here. WarriorWrestling.net is where you can get your tickets. And, we are expecting some warmer weather next week, aren't we?
We are, yes, indeed. And look, I'm looking at the gear these guys are wearing to the ring here. It looks like Zach Wentz. Is he wearing jeans? Right? We got Trey Miguel here. He's wearing Zubaz shorts.
Well, hang on here. You know what I've just noticed is that you have Miguel and Wentz, both in black, both in jeans, and it is Desmond Xavier with the white and the green on. Is he the odd man out? Is that what that signifies?
Yes, I think that is what it signifies here, It looks like Trey is... It looks like Desmond, I should say, is showing up to be a little bit different here tonight. And Trey Miguel spinning up, Zach over the top. And now it's Desmond going for the pinfall here.
Well, you saw them all fist bump. They all kind of shook hands before this matchup.
If you've ever seen one of those viral videos where a dog fights its reflection in a mirror, it might look a lot like this match.
Double kick to the temples. And both Wentz and Miguel, oh no, they collided, but instead turned their attention to Desmond, who gets super kicked, and now rolling under the bottom rope. It is Wentz and Miguel one-on-one.
And don't forget, Rich. Oh, big kick right there.
Yeah, big enziguri connected flush.
But don't forget, Rich, this match is for everything. The winner of this match is the new #1 contender for the Warrior Wrestling Championship. They will take on either Brian Pillman Jr. or Warhorse at the next Warrior Wrestling Stadium Series show.
Wow, German suplex folded over into the cover, and Xavier there to break it up. Double stop missed.
And Desmond able to get some chops into the neck of Zach Wentz, and what a agility there to land on his feet after that spin.
Oh, what a drop kick. You heard that connect.
Man, shades of the Von Erichs there. Just a beautiful drop kick there from Desmond Xavier.
Now, for those of you watching at home, how do we tell who's who in this matchup? Because Wentz and Miguel are almost indistinguishable, aren't they?
They are. They're looking similar tonight, but you know what? I'm telling by the gear. I'm telling a little bit by the moves. Each man moves a little bit differently. Trey Miguel here with some quick shots to the face, and he,
oh, wow, spinning enziguri.
It's tough to even talk about the psychology of this bout, Rich. I mean, the psychology is don't stop moving.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've talked a lot about sharks tonight, but similarly, if you stop moving, you die in a bout like this.
So it's Trey Miguel who has the, I suppose, the pink on the back of his shirt, the shorter hair. Oh, and that's Zachary Wentz, who just kicked his teammate right in the head.
Man, that's brutal. And again, these guys know everything about each other.
Wentz misses off the apron. Blocked by Xavier. Caught. No, and a kick right into the gut.
Oh, man, you said Desmond flying there, but Desmond stayed on his knees. Couple big punches there between friends. Oh, wow, and that's a double headbutt. And
Look
what
out.
is Trey Miguel doing?
Miguel corkscrewing with the moonsault off the second buckle. #1 contendership on the line in this matchup here tonight in Chicago.
Both men down on the outside, and the referee yelling at Trey Miguel here right now. Trey Miguel getting his wits about him.
Now, we talked about before here at Warrior Wrestling, it's not the first time that these three have had to battle against each other.
Trey Miguel looks like he's saying something to the referee right now. Something happened. I hope he didn't split his pants or something like that.
Yeah, who knows? What did he say?
He said he knows he's got to win. He doesn't want to fight his friends, Rich, but he's got to. It's all on the line here.
Miguel going to the top. Trying to dial in the coordinates on Wentz, who charges forward. Miguel, Matrix-like.
Yeah.
Oh, right into a sleeper.
Trey Miguel truly made a rubber. And Wentz putting all of his weight and pressure up on the back. Trey Miguel.
He's reaching out, trying to get to the ropes, and Wentz is going to have to break that hold. Or will he? Xavier from the second buckle. Up and over. Oh, wow, look at this. Double sleeper.
Oh, man, and we have a sleeper.
No, wait a minute, the referee.
That can't be okay. That can't be okay. The referee broke the sleepers.
I've certainly enjoyed that here tonight at Warrior Wrestling. You know, I've seen some goofy things over the years, but you almost think in a situation like that, you wonder if they even realized who they were grabbing hold of. It all happened so quickly.
And man, the revenge of the referee is he could count all 3 of these men down for 10 and nobody would win.
Well, he could have disqualified them too.
That's true, and it would have been fair game, although I believe in a triple threat, the DQ rules might go out the window here at Warrior Wrestling.
They very well may. You know, here's a question for you, Nick, and maybe you have a little insight on this given your journalistic integrity here.
Sure.
But does it seem to you like here at Warrior Wrestling, perhaps Principal Steve maybe has it out for these 3 guys? This is, as I said, it's the second time they've had to compete against each other.
I have been thinking something very similarly, Rich. You know, the Rascalz have been such a success as a unit, but Steve has pitted them against each other for the title against Brian Cage, and here again he's pitting them against each other for a #1 contender shot. And how is that going to affect the unit? And one of them is a world champion and the other 2 are not. That seems like a recipe for a disaster with 3 friends.
Yeah, build a lot of jealousy into that. Xavier. Oh, wow!
And that's a tag team move that they would traditionally have done on opponents, but now use it against each other, because you got to think about all the interchangeable tag team moves that all 3 of these guys know that they can use against each other too.
Wentz full speed ahead, missed. Xavier catches him the back of the skull. Back handspring and a huge kick.
That extra overhead rotation, dropping the laces from out of the sky onto the top of the head of Wentz.
Miguel with a kick to the gut. Gigantic cutter by Trey Miguel into the cover. #1 contendership on the line. No, wait a minute.
It's through the ropes.
Now he grabs hold of the bottom rope.
All right, well, some rules I guess still apply here in this bout.
Yeah, that is fantastic ring awareness by Xavier, and I'll tell you what, if Wentz would have realized where he was, he might have been able to maybe perhaps pull Xavier a little bit further out to the center of the ring.
And Trey Miguel here now, stalking about the ring.
Off comes the shed. That actually helps us. This match has been so fast to be able to identify who's who.
It is tough. And Trey barely missing, and Zach
got him with a heel.
And Trey has looked very impressive here so far, Rich.
He really has. I mean, you think about it. These 3 have really elevated each other. Speak of the devil.
Oh, I hate this right here.
Oh, no.
You don't have any, your neck can't whiplash around. You're just getting kicked straight in the face.
Here's a mule kick by Wentz off the top. Sunset flip driver, and look out here. Full Nelson, there's a kick and
dropped him.
Like a modified STO.
And
oh my God!
Look at that height!
What a cutter!
Get on him, Zach!
Wentz trying to put it away! New #1 contender though!
I thought that was all she wrote. I thought he was just gonna fly up into outer space as high as he got, Rich.
See what you did there, Nick.
What?
He said as high as he got there.
Yeah, these guys can get real high with their moves, the leapfrogs, the springboarding. These guys, if anybody knows how to get high, it's the Rascalz, Rich.
Who's going to gain the advantage? Who will find the extra momentum to tilt the table?
And once again,
and become the new #1 contender to the Warrior Wrestling Championship.
And teamwork here. Double 619, 1238.
Yeah, that's some quick math on the fly there, Hausman. Good for you.
I'm good with small numbers.
Desmond Xavier grabbing hold of.
And now
he had Miguel's ankle tied up, and this is super dangerous.
Look how tight those cornrows are that Desmond Xavier's rocking today.
Never mind the cornrows. Look how dangerous this is.
I'm just saying he's going to lock him up tight here on the top rope, just like those cornrows.
Oh no! Oh my God! Off the top, Desmond Xavier. Low dive to the outside.
Like a cat, he just knew where to run, Rich.
I'm going to tell you what, Xavier is on the precipice here, becoming the brand new #1 contender. Perched off the top rope. Here he comes.
Oh!
Cascading down, cover. Leg hook. No!
I picked Desmond Xavier tonight, Rich. He's my pick. I was so ready to rub it in your face and say, I knew it, but that wasn't enough.
You know, you hate to be critical, but if Xavier would have gone for the cover right away, this match would have been over with. Instead, he wanted to make sure that the man on the outside, Zachary Wentz, wasn't able to come charging into the ring.
Yeah.
I think it cost him, though, Nick.
You know, it's just too much here, you know, between all between having an extra opponent in the ring, having those opponents be your friends, having a golden opportunity on the line. I mean, so much going through your head here in a match like this, Rich. And
It is Miguel who is barely staying on his feet. Xavier was in charge. In the meantime, you see Zachary Wentz stirring on the outside. Here he comes into the fray. Oh! Never mind. Quickly in, quickly out.
good friends, better enemies.
And Xavier with a running forearm, perhaps an elbow in the corner. And Trey Miguel, he looks like he's going nighty-night.
Yeah, he's struggling up there, Rich. He looks like he's not being able to put any offense together. But here comes Zachary Wentz.
Oh, no. Oh!
Inside out second rope suplex.
Oh! Running high knee in the corner. And wow.
Trey's tied up, Rich. And it looks like Wentz could have had his weight thrown into that knee of Trey Miguel, who again is tied up in that top turnbuckle. Desmond Xavier now.
He got turned around. Wentz with a kick down low.
And all three men in that corner now.
Oh, heads up here, Trey Miguel. Oh! Flying Meteora!
I think Zachary Wentz thought that Trey was going to help him.
Both men are down. Who? What?
It was Trey Miguel. He had his arm over both men. Zachary Wentz kicked out. Desmond didn't. Trey Miguel's your winner.
Oh, wait on the official announcement.
Could we be looking at a future world champion right now, Rich?
And Nick, you were right.
Winner of the match and #1 contender to the Warrior Wrestling Championship, Trey Miguel.
Wow, that's I'm gonna call it as an upset. I really had Desmond Xavier.
I had Desmond Xavier too. And you know, we're here on a football field. They say football is a game of inches. Well, if you've been watching tonight, you would know that wrestling, the matches here at Warrior Wrestling, these are matches of inches. And inches there, inches in other matches tonight. Barely got away with it, but a win's a win. Trey Miguel, your new #1 contender for the Warrior Wrestling World Championship.
Let's hear it for all three of them. The Rascalz!
So we asked, how would this affect the relationship? How would this affect the team? Apparently, it has not affected anyone at all. They're proud for their teammate. And you're right, Nick. Could we see the very next Warrior Wrestling Champion? He is the #1 contender. Trey Miguel will face the winner of our main event.
Fine, gonna take some time, gonna make her mine.
Come and live the dream!
Winning the Battle of the Rascalz, Trey Miguel went on the following week to challenge Brian Pillman Jr. and Brian Cage in a match for the Warrior Wrestling Championship. It was a night no one will soon forget.
Brian Cage could not compete, could not defend the Warrior Wrestling Championship. He handpicked Brian Pillman Jr. to take his place in that war of attrition matchup. Pillman surprised everybody, he outlasted everybody to become the new champion. You're saying that it is a slap in the face?
It is
that Cage has demanded to be in this matchup.
Yes, because look, Brian Pillman Jr. and Trey Miguel, and look, Trey Miguel right out of the gate throwing big knees.
Wow.
Brian Cage throwing Trey.
Oh, what a big kick by Cage.
I'm just saying, Brian Pillman Jr. and Trey Miguel have only had a week to prepare for this fight here tonight. A week, Rich. A week is usually not enough time. Oh, big kick there for Brian Pillman Jr.
Oh, Cage answers back. Release German suplex.
And you're telling me that on 18 hours notice, Brian Cage says, I want in the main event?
Well,
that's
why not?
fair?
And he was told whenever he wants a chance to compete for the title again, it's his. All he has to do is say it.
Well, be a man. Be
Name the
respectful.
time, name the place.
Be respectful about it. Give your opponent some heads up. And Brian Pillman Jr. looking to go flying like his dad, but unlike his dad, I guess, got caught here by that beast of a man.
Ill-advised, and now Cage is doing some baby curls with, oh, wait a minute here, Pillman. That might have been a bit of a low kick.
Oh, man, like taking a ball bat to the side of a barn. Sounded good, but how much damage does it really do?
Well, Brian Cage was supposed to face Alex Zane tonight. Zane not feeling well, unable to compete. And hey, I don't blame Brian Cage. He saw an opportunity, he said, you know what, I don't have an opponent. Why not? Put me in the title matchup.
And Brian Pillman Jr. and Trey Miguel working together here early on against Cage. Which
well, they better.
Yeah, and look, Cage here, the strength of two men. And synchronized drop kicks there for Brian Pillman Jr. to Trey Miguel.
Like Norton and Gibson.
A little rock and roll express ode there.
Maybe Eaton and Lane.
Trey Miguel up and over Brian Pillman Jr. with a
low
kick
to the knee.
Yeah, man, that's the wrong way a knee's supposed to bend. Hurricane Rana there, and a twist around the neck there from Trey Miguel. Hurts just to watch, Rich.
You know, luckily for Pillman, I don't believe that Trey has laces exposed on his boot.
And
there's a leaping enziguri there, takes out Brian Cage.
Keep him out of the ring. If he's not in the ring, he can't win the match. Keep this between you and Brian. Stick to your game plan. This is the match you prep for, Trey.
Yeah, you see Miguel has those kick pads. Oh, big power slam by Pillman to put it away. And
almost British Bulldog-esque there a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe a little Road Warrior Animal as well.
Oh, man, rest in peace, rest in power, I should say, to Animal here. Sadly passed away earlier this week. And Pillman leaping off the ring. Oh, right on the edge.
Yeah, the small of Pillman's back went into the edge of the ring, and there's Trey Miguel diving through the ropes, caught. And look at the hang time on the suplex.
Wow, like a dart being thrown at a dartboard and plucked out of the air by a bear. Brian Cage grabbed him, waved him around like he just don't care, and he dropped him right on that turf.
Cage looking to put this away. Hooks the leg, and a kick out by Miguel too. You see the boots there, the kick pads. That's what I was mentioning earlier. Sometimes when you do that twister move right around the neck or around the eyes, you get the laces of the boots, and that adds a little extra. You ever get rope burn, Nick? Imagine that on your eye.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? I know the kick pads get in. Wait, before I get to kick pads and
break it, never mind the kick pads.
What is going on? What Brian Cage doing? A Boston Crab on the top rope?
Good Lord.
Like a modified Boston Crab.
What do you do in that situation?
I think you just pray. I think you say, I am at a religious institution right now. Please don't let this be my last day on earth. I think that's what you say.
A kick by Pillman is caught. Cage sweeps the leg, and what's he going for? Sharpshooter, maybe?
Indian deathlock, I think, or some kind of Indian. What is this here?
Got the legs tied up. And he may be going for an Indian deathlock, or maybe not. He lost his balance. And diving Meteora. Saw Miguel off the top rope cover. And Pillman dives on him to break it up.
And he got high up on him. Really made it easier for him to drag Brian Cage to the mat there. And Brian Cage here trying to shake off the cobwebs at the moment. And And this is a great time for me to talk about those kick pads, because I know the kick pads can get a bad rap in pro wrestling, but you think about boxing, right? They say in boxing, it's a more brutal sport when you wear the boxing gloves.
Oh, wow, what a nasty kick.
Because your hands are protected, right? So you can throw your hands much faster. I think the same can be said with those fancy feet of Trey Miguel.
Oh, what a kick by Pillman!
Plucked out of the air!
Gigantic super kick by the Warrior Wrestling Champion.
And that's why he's the champ. And he's chopping down Brian Cage, or doing his best to do so.
Wrenching the arm, and now Cage able to reverse. But Pillman with a double axe handle takes down the former champion, now spilling Trey Miguel.
Oh, and he's got Trey upside down. Brian Cage
Missed.
Oh! Both men at once, a 2-for-1 special. BOGO, whatever you want to call it.
I'm a champion tonight!
And Brian Pillman Jr., knowing that he's on the ride of a lifetime right now, missed that chance at some offense on Trey Miguel.
Main event here tonight, Chicago Heights, Illinois, Warrior Wrestling Stadium Series 3. Trey Miguel, double stomp to the high back. Rolling Pillman over. Hooks the leg for the title. Pillman out of 2.5. Brian Cage trying to shake off the cobwebs in the meantime. Hashtag is Stadium Series, Warrior Wrestling at warriorwrestling.net. The third and final Stadium Series show. And thank you so much for joining us on Fight TV. To all the fans that have been out, if you're maybe watching the replay of this and you attended, thanks so much. And if you didn't, a good possibility that when the weather gets a little bit warmer again, maybe springtime, if things are still as they are, we may be back out here on the football field again, say come April or May.
Trey Miguel here, using his hand as a hammer and trying to nail
Miss with the
Pillman as much as he can, but right across
chop.
that upper back. Michinoku driver.
Cover, and Cage is there to break him up. Might have done more damage to Miguel there, diving in to break it up. Pillman, that leg hook driver, and now, wait a minute, fireman's carry. Pillman able to slide free.
And the champ and the former champ exchanging blows here at the center of the ring.
Pump handle, and Brian Cage. Oh, planting Pillman.
Inside out, Falcon's
Is
arrow
that
has
enough? Now Pillman got his toe on the bottom rope and got the shoulder up anyway.
Is it just me, or has Brian Cage lost a little of his mojo in pro wrestling without that Warrior Wrestling Championship?
He may have. Very well may have. Seems like he's searching for something. He's maybe lost, like you said, a little bit of that confidence, a little bit of that extra snap in his step.
Oh, and look at that. The power slide prince, Trey Miguel.
Cover for the title, no. Kick out at 2.
Popping in and out there. I wonder if we'll see that power slide Canadian Destroyer at some point in this match.
What was that, a power slide rebound cutter?
Something like that.
Yeah, that was innovative.
You're the professional, Rich.
Well, I mean,
you do MLW. Am I doing this right? I'm not sure.
Well, I don't know that I do it right, but anyway. Title matchup here tonight.
Trey Miguel going up top. Anything's
Two
possible.
challengers. Trey Miguel, Brian Cage, the challengers. Brian Pillman Jr. is the champion. Our main event and a great night here in Chicago Heights. The wind has died down a little bit. The temperature's fantastic. The crowd is fired up. Looking for that discus forearm was Brian Cage, but Pillman Jr. knew it was coming. Look at this tandem.
Oh, man. Yeah, too much man there. Too much muscle. Wasn't able to get him up.
Maybe trying to do a little too much. Oh, man, discus clothesline.
And I always feel bad when I see somebody land on the back of their head like that. And
Big
Brian
power
Cage.
bomb, and is he going to go for one more? No, hold on. What's Miguel doing?
Oh, managed to get a hold of him from the back.
Almost like a poison rana.
I want to remind everybody, Brian Pillman Jr., of course, has won his last 2 matches here at Warrior Wrestling using that jackhammer, a move made famous by Bill Goldberg that he is trying to be making his own now, is Brian Pillman Jr.
Triple threat matchup. Whoever scores the pinfall becomes the champion. Will it be Pillman? Will it be Cage? Will it be Wentz? And now what happens here if everybody's counted out?
I think Brian Pillman retains the title.
Oh, of course he does, yeah. So if you're Pillman Jr. and you've been beat down too much, why not just stay down? That's always the obvious question.
That's it. Well, you know, if the other 2 men get to their feet first and you're down, that leaves you in a very precocious situation.
No.
Or precarious situation.
Precarious, yes.
Precocious.
Well, you gotta be heads up because never mind here. Wentz, double super kick.
That is a lot of foot going to your face right there. Brian Cage got size 20-something boots.
Brian Cage trying to set up Pillman Jr. who's able to slide free, and again, Pillman, caught with a ripcord forearm. Pillman with a high knee.
And Pillman going for that jackhammer. Oh, Cage didn't let him with that headbutt.
Roundhouse kick, and now up in the fireman's carry. Brian Cage maybe looking to put things away with the F5, nails it, but look out! Diving meteor off the top!
And what is Cage doing? He rolled right through. Another powerbomb perhaps onto Trey Miguel.
Buckle ball!
Oh, even worse, brutal!
Another F5 on the way! This could be curtains! Well, wait a minute. Oh! Canadian Destroyer by... Oh, hold on here, Pillman. Very quickly back in it.
Jackhammer, Red
Pillman.
Oh, and Cage.
God, Cage got the left shoulder off.
The first man in Warrior Wrestling to kick out of Brian Pillman Jr.'s jackhammer. The machine, the Swolverine Brian Cage. He's a fingertips distance away from Pillman Jr.
Miguel able to duck under.
Oh, power
tornado DDT.
Power slide tornado DDT right there.
Pillman Jr. looking to go to the outside, but Trey Miguel able to cut him off. I thought Miguel had the title off that diving meteor off the top, and then the Canadian Destroyer. Now here he comes again. Pillman out of the way.
Up and under. Pillman here going. Is it this another jackhammer?
Jackhammer times 2. Whoa!
No,
Trey, small package.
Wait, did Trey Miguel get him or did Pillman get him? No, I think Pillman got him.
Miguel's the new champion.
No, I think Pillman got
Trey
him.
Miguel's the new champion.
Trey Miguel won this?
Trey Miguel's the new Warrior Wrestling champion.
What? Are you kidding me?
Off the top, Aramis trying to put it away, and he's done it! The first ever Warrior Wrestling Lucha champion.